everyone, my name is Jessica Mix and I'm the Director of Enrollment here at Carondelet, and we'd love to welcome you to our school for our virtual tour. So this is our inner court. This is one of the busiest places pre-COVID that we had on campus. We often call this space Grand Central Station. It's where our students cross to get towards class, so it's often really teeming with life, and it's a great place to kind of watch our students pass during the day. We typically have lots of tables and chairs set up in this space for students to study and hang. We really like it to be an informal gathering space. This is also a great place for us to kind of meet informally if we're going to do a quick principal's address to the students, or we're going to do a quick prayer service, or just convene as a community. This is a great place to have all of our girls come together and meet as a community. Welcome to one of our math classrooms. We have a very unique and incredibly successful math program here at Carondelet. We have an individually paced program for our students, which looks a little bit different than you might see in a typical school. Our Algebra 1 through Algebra 2 is paced on student mastery. So students have to master a concept before they can move on to the next. And so that may look different for every student. We truly believe that every student can do math. It just looks different per the student. And so we have an individually paced program between Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. So some students may be doing a piece of Algebra 1, geometry, and a piece of Algebra 2 in their freshman year. Some students may be taking the whole year and then some to complete a little bit of Algebra 1. It really depends on the individual and us making sure that that mastery-based curriculum is complete and they get a really solid foundation. We want to make sure that all of the pathways to the upper division maths are open to our students. So if a student has dreams of becoming an engineer or choosing a career that requires Calculus AB and Calculus BC on their transcript in high school, those pathways are open to them and they have all opportunity to get to the math level that they would like. So we know this is a very detailed and unique program that you may have never seen or heard of before. So if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, but to also check out a lot of the resources we have available on our website. We have an academic town hall that would be great for you to view and some great web pages that really dive into this program. But please reach out with more questions. Welcome to one of our science labs. We have a little bit of a different approach to science here at Carondelet. We've reversed the order in which students take science, so they come in and take physics as a freshman, chemistry as a sophomore, and biology as a junior. And there's a few reasons that we decided to make that switch about 6 or 7 years ago. We found that girls really do much better in science when they are involved in the activity and when they are allowed to discover what's going on instead of being told and try to replicate it. So physics is a wonderful entree into that type of learning. We also find physics and chemistry in the freshman and sophomore year really provide such a solid foundation for that biology class in their junior year. And the girls just get really, really excited by the in-depth and rich curriculum of that biology. And it's really prompted a lot of our students to select more science majors as they get ready to apply for college. So we've seen a huge increase in that area. And we've also seen a large increase in the number of students that decide to take 4, 5 years of science while they're at Carondelet. And the upper division offerings of our science classes are just amazing. So some of them include biotech, forensics, AP environmental science, anatomy and physiology, ornithology, marine biology, just to name a few. So really enticing and exciting courses for our students to take. One of the most new and exciting things to see on campus is our brand new Gene Hoffman Center for Innovation. And I'm going to let our director for the center, Chris Walsh, take it away.
Welcome to the Gene Hoffman Center for Innovation here at Carondelet High School. I'm Chris Walsh, the director of the center, and this beautiful new facility is the hub for all the interdisciplinary and project-based experiential learning here on campus, including a number of specialized programs such as our entrepreneurship and STEM programs. The facility itself is truly amazing. A lot of people say it looks like the Stanford D School or Google or a college student union, and the answer is it's all those things wrapped up into one. The Center for Innovation is designed around flexibility and collaboration. Our 8 studios are set up as creative environments where students can actively build and collaborate together using wall-to-wall whiteboards, modern rolling furniture, and an Apple TV-enhanced projector for students to share their work with others. Our media wall in the Commons is also a great place for students, teachers, and our community to gather for class projects, speaking events, class activities, and more. The center also houses the Kitchen Cafe, a student-run business where they get real-world, hands-on experience as entrepreneurs. There's always something exciting happening at the center. as we continue to push ourselves to try new technologies and design student-centered experiences that cultivate the next generation of female leaders. Join us.
So now that you've heard a little bit more about our Innovation Center and heard about the collaborative approach that we take in this space, I wanted to share how our freshman curriculum also mirrors that approach. So we have a Frosh Wellness class that combines our Kinesiology department with our Religious Studies department, and students learn both health and religion in one course, which is a great opportunity to explore both real-world context of the health components that are applying to them and their spirituality, character development, moral issues in a really practical environment. Another area that we do that on campus is our Think, Make, Share class, where we combine coding and media production all within our art class for the freshman year. Again, that class is based on creativity, being brave, collaboration, teamwork, and really generating ideas and learning how to fail and try again. It's a pass-fail class that our students really enjoy. So another area in our freshman curriculum where you'll see that team approach is between our history and our English departments. Our Frosh History course called Big History and our Frosh English course called Big Voices are courses that really have a curriculum that parallel each other at different times throughout the year. So in those Big History and Big Voices classes, they actually do a culminating project where students can work on this research project in both their English and their history courses, which is just a great example of the interdisciplinary approach that we love to take, not only in our freshman curriculum, but across the board here at Carondelet. So welcome to one of our art rooms. This is one of my favorite spots on campus. It's so light and airy, but also it's just an awesome place to watch our students be creative. Our Visual and Performing Arts department offers so many things for our students, whether it be from drawing and painting to choir to theater to upper division AP classes. There truly is something for everyone to be creative here on campus. So for example, some of the art courses we may offer on our side of the street might include photo and film or costume and fashion design, while De La Salle may offer theater and band. And we really leverage that partnership to make sure that we have a number of offerings for our students to take, both in visual and performing arts. And also another example of that would be in our modern language department. Between the two campuses, we can offer 5 languages to our students: French, Spanish, Latin, Italian, and American Sign Language, which is a great number of offerings for a smaller private school. So welcome to our gym. We do lots of things in this space, so whether it be the kinesiology classes that we offer, from yoga, which is very popular, to strength and conditioning for our athletes. Our sports med programs sometimes operate out of here, or the spaces behind here. We also do a lot of student life activities in this space: rallies, dances, performances. Lots of high energy activity goes on in the gym. And then also we host some of our sports teams in this space, specifically basketball and volleyball. So all of our home games for the basketball and volleyball teams will take place right here. We do have incredible sports teams at Carondelet, as evidenced by all of our amazing plaques around this wall. But there's so much more for me to talk about with athletics, and I would love to do so from our new Carondelet Athletics Complex. Welcome to our new beautiful home for our athletes. So this second space that we opened is about 10 minutes away from our main campus, and it really does provide that home field advantage that our student athletes have always been longing for. This stunning facility provides everything that our athletes will need to have a successful sports experience. We have a brand new aquatic center for swimming, diving, and water polo. We have brand new soccer fields, lacrosse fields, softball fields, new tennis courts, a new study space for our students to be able to study both between practices and games and just to hang out and socialize. And we also have a training facility on site, which is staffed by our full-time strength and conditioning coach that works with our athletes both in season and out of season to make sure that they are in top-notch physical condition, and it helps to prevent injuries while they're in season. We also have a full-time trainer that works with athletes year-round to make sure that they're healthy and cared for. We do have a shuttle provided as well after school that brings students from our main campus to this campus so that students that don't drive don't need to worry about how they're going to get to their sports practice. As soon as you step foot onto our beautiful Carondelet Athletics Complex, you'll realize right away that we have everything a student athlete would need to achieve success. So welcome to our amphitheater. This is another great example of our campus having some great informal gathering space, and in particular, this outdoor informal gathering space is used for some of our student life activities, such as having a DJ at lunch or doing a homecoming court announcement. It's just a great space with the steps and the lighting that our students really love to just hang out. So it's so fun to see them at lunch, sitting, gathering, and it's such a great example of community here at Carondelet. Another great space on our campus is our Garaventa Center. This is where we meet for our more formal gatherings, so maybe a Eucharistic liturgy, a prayer service, any of our school-wide assemblies, a Women in Politics forum. This also doubles as our cafeteria, so students can come in on a daily basis, get breakfast, lunch, food at break, and some food after school that they charge to their own personal account. Thank you so much for joining us for our virtual tour. We know it's not just like the real thing, but we hope you got a little bit of a taste of what life is like here at Carondelet and got to see some of our beautiful facilities. While we obviously have tons more to offer, amazing student life programming, honors options for our freshmen, amazing social events for our students. Obviously, we couldn't show it to you in all this tiny little clip of video, but we hope that you do go to our admissions web pages and check out many of the resources that we have available for you. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And if I can't answer your question, I will connect you with someone on campus who can get you the answers that you need. But we hope to see your family really soon. And thanks so much for joining us.